What is going on, everyone? This is Brad, aka Honey Badger here from Grumpy Old Men, and today we have week number 1 in the CWL Premiere, where the Grumps faced AxeYouSomethin, coming away with a really solid win here in week number 1, 100-96. We actually executed our game plan to perfection here. Our goal was actually 100 stars, which is indeed what we got, which meant in this 5-15-15 breakdown, we would need to 2-star all 5 of the Town Hall 11s, get 5 10v10 triples, and go perfect on our dips, which is exactly what we did. So this war reminded me of one of our placement matches with FYSB, where we also got 100 stars. We actually won that 100-99, and they kind of did the same. They did something similar to here to AxeYouSomethin, and fell short. And what they kind of did was say, "Oh well, we're just gonna 10v10 everything so much that rack up so many 10v10 triples that we'll just do 11v11 in the end." And problem is, if you rely only on your 10v10 game and it comes up short, and you just kind of ignore the 10v11 hit up game, then you put yourself in a little bit of trouble. So that's exactly what happened here as well. And the Grumps showing their versatility, our well-roundedness, because our 10v11 game was very solid this war. Also, you can look at the stats here. So 5 for 9, we got them cleared. 3 of them we fresh 2-starred, which was awesome. And they only went 1 for 12. So they were after that, they kind of were relying really at that point on their Town Hall 11s to get a triples. 11v11 triples, and they did get 1, but as you can see, they went 1 for 4, and so they just couldn't come away with enough stars in the end, because in the 10v10 game they only got 4, and we snagged 5 of our own, and yeah, that's about all I can say there. They start off really hot, so really props to them. 15 for 18 9v9, which is awesome for them, 83%. But like I said, things just slowed down significantly after that when they couldn't get enough 2-stars up top, and then we were able to run away with it. So great job to the Grumps on all aspects of this war, and getting a nice victory here. So taking a look at the war map real quick here, if you're curious, I kind of already summarized what we did here. We 2-star all of their top 5, and then basically 3-star everything else, because we were able to triple all the their 10s, and of course the 9s for 3-star as well. And a little bit more scattered as far as what they did. There's the one 11v11 on our number 2, and then they 2-starred a lot of our Town Hall 11s with their 11, so only able to get the 1 triple there on Green Machine. And yeah, just left too many 10s un-3-starred on the board, just kind of scattered stars there they didn't pick up. And yeah, that is about it. So let us get to some highlights here. We'll start up with the 10v11 hit-ups. All right, Size Mike going in with a 4-pack this war, so great job to Mike, and doing an awesome job for us in the 10v11 game. Just killing it, man, just killing it. So a couple hasted loons on this wizard tower, because as you can see, a couple grounded expos, and he's going to be able to take care of a lot of these outside buildings now with some minions. So just going to be patient, let them do their thing. Got some archers working down here as well for some free buildings. So nice recognition there. Just going to let these minions work. They're basically creating the first part of this funnel, and then he's going to use some gobo, a little bit of gobo here, rage bowlers for the second part of the funnel, because as you can see, if he can get slow this down, sorry about that. So raging them up, if he can get enough of these inner buildings taken care of right in here, that'll set him up very nicely. Ooh, nice bowler bounce on that bomb tower, because look at the gap here. Because after this part, as you can see where he's going to come in, he's going to come in from 9 o'clock. Nothing will stray down south here, and he's got everything will kind of focus and get to that town hall as well. And oh, by the way, he also has 6 baby dragons for the back end of this, so he's going to get really good value and good percentage here. These minions actually are going to be able to take out these cannons probably sooner than he or might not even realize they would have come in and been outside of this air defense range. But anyway, nonetheless, everything is funneled perfectly now into the center. Nice early poison, because that soft CC is going to come out any second now. Bowlers are kind of focused on what they got to do in the core. That actually single Inferno will go down pretty quickly. So pretty good poison there. Going to get everything taken care of very quickly. He's already at 40%. Going to get that Town Hall, of course. No problem with that Queen behind. And once that goes down, he's got 6 baby dragons, and he's going to throw them down. Couple at once, which of course is smart to do, so that the one of them that isn't being targeted by a defense can do work while the other one is targeting. Blah blah blah. So good fundamentals there, throwing them down. A couple of them too close together there, but that's okay. He's going to get good percentage anyway. He's going to end up with a very solid 62%. Awesome job there by Mike. All right, here we go with Danny going in with a Bow Witch attack. We actually had a 90% on this base with the Town Hall 9 Scout. So Danny did the logical thing and said, hey, I can use my Town Hall 10 powers, if you will, and kind of do a very similar entry because the Town Hall 9 did a Bow Witch attack as well. And so Danny decided I'm going to try to duplicate that entry and see if I can get this 3-star with the extra firepower of Town Hall 10. And so here we go. He's got 2 golems down on that mortar up there, and in the meantime, he's got funneling going on the left and the right. Nice job with his baby dragon. Doing some work on that storage. Wizards on that Town Hall, getting that down fairly quickly. And then Golem's going in here. He's got a double jump he's going to go in with. Witches on the outside. Nice funneling there. He's got that Queen going right in the center. Forgot about the King. There comes the King and the CC Bowlers. So Golem's doing some good tanking out there. And here we go with the main push. Raging them up. Can reach a lot of this base with that double jump. Nice poison on that CC, getting that down. Heal on the kill squad, so they're going to continue on pushing. Witches doing some great work on the outside. Tons of them out there. Knew he would get the majority of this base cleared in terms of the center and the core, and so with not too many giant bomb threats on the outside, he is going to be able to, even if the kill squad were to fail in that core, he's got the outside buildings within reach of those witches and bowlers and whatnot, and as you can see, he is going to tear through the rest of it. His Queen is almost at full health actually, with the ability still in hand, and so pretty much wrecked this space. So great job there to Danny after watching that Town Hall 9 hit. Great job, man. All right, next we are checking out a sick cleanup attack by Venerator. Had a 10v10 attempt on this. That got pretty close, 90-something%. Dragons kind of died here towards the end. They kind of split up and were not able to get to the last few point defenses. And this Town Hall, of course, was also in the way, delaying them even more. Love these archers at the beginning, just whittling this down. They will start targeting the Town Hall next. So good to get that down because, as you'll see in the end of the raid, it can be key. So also great value on the Suicide Queen here, getting some funneling done as well as taking out an air defense. What triggered the dragon attack, of course, as you can imagine, is the exposed ADs and the fact that this was running multi-infernos. One of the few bases, I think the only base they ran with multi-infernos. King funneling on the right-hand side. Love this minion as well, just so things don't stray too far outside. Good value there. And here we go with the main dragon kill force here. That hound's going to go down pretty quickly, but he did his job basically, getting some tanking done, triggering a black mine. And I love these delayed dragons also down here south. Getting everything raged up here, and I really love the heal spell here as well because it had really good value here. There they are, getting so many dragons healed up almost to full health as they just mow on through the center of this base. Another black mine triggered over there. Here comes a hound and hasted loons for this final AD. They're going to get to it pretty quickly, and look at the rage here, covering so many troops, just mowing through the base here. Tons of healed loons, but they decide, you know what, we don't want to hang out with the dragons anymore. We're going to do our own suicide missions, so not as much value as they probably wanted, but they did get at that Inferno down, so that was great. And now he's just got to rely on this dragons to get the rest of this done. Fortunately, they are together, helping get down those buildings just that little bit quicker. They decided to go after those Teslas. They split a little bit to get to that Town Hall. I love this delayed loon, just delaying those defenses just a little bit longer for those draggies to come on in and finish things off, which they do. More than enough remaining to get it done. Awesome, awesome cleanup attack there by Venerator. All right, we got Rob going in next with a fresh 10v10 triple. Yes, little mini queen walk here on the outside, nothing touching her. So we're gonna take out the Town Hall, get some funnel created there. I like the touch on the minions here, getting some free buildings there. And gonna let that queen work a little bit, and then 2 golems down, anchoring on these 2 defenses here on the outside, which is nice. So good spread on them and tanking most of these defenses firing at them. This wizard will go down, but that's okay. He's got enough funnel created where he can get his main kill squad in here. He's got a couple of wall breakers down, and then he only needs 1 jump on this AD to get to the majority of the base, and then he can kind of not use a second jump as you typically do in some of these attacks, and just use 2 rages and 2 heals. So nice rage there at the start. Bowler's wrecking things. And then as you can see, with the way these walls are structured, he can get to the majority of this base. The bowlers can target almost everything just with that single jump spell and weaving their way through all these walls. So all the base is almost wrecked already. He's got the queen on the outside. He's got a couple Teslas outside there to worry about, of course, as the bowlers you would think would thin out, but no, he's got the healers on them, working. Those bowlers are going to stay up forever. His queen is almost at full health. Hound is just working on them in the middle, so that was nice. Queen didn't have to worry about dealing with the hound. She's just being happy on her merry way on around the outside of the base. His king is even at full health here, so completely wrecks it in the end. So many bowlers up. Great attack there by Rob. All right, next we got Trung doing his thing with his OP Lalo-ness. So this time using a single golem. Gonna tank a bunch of these point defenses. Nice touch on this bowler here to whittle down that archer tower. Not going to totally take it down, but definitely going to get it down pretty low. Going to send the heroes on in here behind the single golem. He's got a great funnel there created. So of course, what he wants to do, notice he has the single jump spell, which he will place right now, and wants to get that enemy queen and the CC, which he knew was a soft CC. So that's why he got that early poison down. He knew it was very key to get this CC, especially the baby dragon, since the rest of this raid will be a Lalo. So relying on that queen behind everything. That was a great poison though, so able to get a lot of those witches and skellies taken care of, and able to hang on to his queen ability long enough, get some really good value out of there. So really great start. And as you can see, the core, like the defenses in there, are kind of mostly cleared out, and so what remains is what you really want on a Lalo raid, which is an L-shaped kind of pattern for the rest of the base, and so you can kind of more easily surgical in your loons, and the pathing ends up just being better for you. So a couple outside defenses though here with some Teslas try to mess up the pathing, but Trung of course knew about that and just had a really good nice skill here with trickling in these loons on the outside when he needed to. So just really good timing there on everything, and the hastes. There we go. It just has that 1 AD needs to worry about. Those loons will convert on that, and then yeah, the rest of the defenses are kind of clumped up. The loons haste on in here, just a single Inferno, which won't bother them too much. And yeah, that is that for that base. Great job there by Trung, and lots of minions and pups helping to clean up, and that is that. Great job. All right, next we got our boy Josh going in with the Sui Lalo. He saw with the single Infernos and the enemy queen being relatively outside of too much splash damage. Josh, being the versatile attacker he is, decides he can Sui Lalo this. He's done it many times at Town Hall 9 as well, and starting to do it more at Town Hall 10, and does a really beautiful job here. One of the really nice things I liked about this was the extra wall breakers, because yeah, it's really important to get this start right, to get these ADs down. You did see a little bit of a fail there. Didn't quite get the wall, but there's the hero trailing wall breakers, and boom, gets on in there. The queen will now have access to both of those ADs. I like the early ability there, actually. Doesn't want to take out the hound, wants to let her die, and which indeed she will. So perfect start there. So now he's just got to do the Lalo portion. Like that he starts these loons way down here at 6 o'clock. Gonna get A couple of these defenses taken here care of on the outside, including this single Inferno. CC might bother them a little bit, but that's okay. So Expo is going to go a little bit crazy on them, but eventually the Hounds will get out in front. So all these loons pretty much in haste and rage spell. So there they go. He's got to get a big push through the core here. Great heal spell. Everything kind of getting healed up to full health, and then they will be able to take out those Expos. There's that Hound getting out in front, absorbing some bombs, tanking those defenses. And there we go. That enemy Hound not touching anything. So great job there. Like I said, not killing it. So a couple outside defenses, which he planned to get with a couple of loons that he saved in the back end. So great planning there. And yeah, all of a sudden, boom, everything converges. All defenses down. And that is wrecked. A great job there by Josh. Speed this up to the end. Hey, the Hound actually finally dies, but hey, all the pups get killed by the minions anyway. Too late. Great job. All right, next we got Rjay going in with a nice Gola loon. So comes in from the north here. He knows you can get the enemy queen, and with these big compartments here, if you can kind of clear those out, which you can if you rely on the queen to kind of get them, you really got a nice setup. Because as I mentioned before, just the fundamentals of pathing really for your Lalo portion. If you have a clear like kind of a runway or an L-shaped pattern, that can help you out a lot, and so your loons don't end up splitting and whatnot. So here we go. Just no rage on that kill squad, just to jump on there. Gonna get nice early poison, get that CC down. So Queen's going to stray on in behind, and we'll speed up through this a little bit. She's going to get that first Expo, and then I believe she'll have to use her ability once she gets near this into this other Expo compartment. Nice that he gets a sweeper here too, and actually he's going to get more than I even thought. Going to get a couple point defenses here as well. Archer Tower, so very, very nice, and Lala portion here. So as long as he can execute this, he is golden, which of course, as you can imagine, he does. So sweeper just is a little bit of a problem, but not really. It's going to go down pretty quickly. Loon split a little bit there, but no problem. Nice timing and then surgical deployment there, getting everything kind of converged. I think this was a fresh hit because there's a Tesla out there. Nasty little Tesla out there, but look at how many loons he's got. He's got how many spells left that he doesn't even need to use? He's got haste, a rage, and a heal. Let's speed on through this. Doesn't need any of them, he decides. And so I'll just make a little Mickey Mouse in the middle. So great job by Rjay. All right, next we got Kratos going in with a nice Queen Walk Hoggy right here. Hogretta. So coming in on the Town Hall side here. Gonna have to use his Rage's Queen up and healers here pretty early because he is got that king to deal with. However, the good news is, he actually uses the ability there early. He might not have meant to do that, but he's going to have to use a rage here pretty soon because he's going to engage and aggro onto this enemy queen. But I kind of like that he came on this side. He's going to take care of that king and the queen. And as you know, the king can be a problem on some hog raids towards the end and bother you if you only have a few hogs left. So there's that first rage. And he's got one more rage saved up for this queen walk. We'll speed up a little as she walks around here. King helping out with a little bit of funneling there, speeding up, helping the time out. And here we go. He's got a couple wall breakers, and he wanted to break in a little bit farther, I think, to get to the core, kind of to help that pathing with the hog portion, but doesn't quite get it here. You see he only has 2 wall breakers left, but that's okay. May or may not have been a part of the plan, but really didn't matter too much, as you'll see. So final rage on that queen, using it at a good time because he's got CC to deal with, so deals with them no problem. And the queen will continue on her merry way. And any time now he's going to start the hogs. Good that he sent a few in here to this Archer Tower for pathing purposes, and of course he has to have a pretty good group here on the outside to deal with these Teslas. Forgot if this was fresh or not, sorry. And poison on those skellies, and the hogs will kind of work their way through. Queen is on a wall, but she is still at full health, so not too much worry there. Going to help out with some of these inner buildings and actually meet up with the hogs, so pretty good timing here on everything. There's that final heal. Got a few troops safe for cleanup. And yeah, Rex, it has plenty of hogs left, plenty of cleanup as well. Queen at full health in the middle. Bam, bam, bam. Very nice triple there by Kratos. All right, Rjay 8.5 going in. Don't normally see this army composition too much. 4 golems, 13 wizards, and 8 hogs for the back end. So he's actually going to anchor. He's got too many Tesla farms going here. He's got 2 Teslas here. I think 2 Teslas over here. So he's going to use his golems there. Use his wizards to kind of take those out. Kind of anchor there, and then just kind of slowly wait on this funnel. Trickle in the golems and make sure he gets maximum tankage. And double jump and try to wreck the majority of his base with the kill squad. And then a couple hoggies on the back end, surgical then in when necessary. So nice wall break in there. Heroes behind because the funnel has been created. A couple wizards stray, but that's okay. They did their job mostly. And a nice poison there, getting everything down. Just going to wait on that second jump after everything gets to the core. So CC Bowler's doing work. And there we go. Those golems getting out front just like he wanted. Tanking everything, tripping some bombs. There's that second jump. So Bowler's doing everything, wrecking everything left and right, literally. And the queen is behind, just doing her thing. And this is just going perfectly to plan, just wrecking so much of this base. There's a heal spell for the kill squad as well. Bowlers are going to try to take out that queen. Oh yeah, they're going to get her. She goes down. Everything on the top is getting wrecked, so he says, I'll just send in the hogs that I've been holding on to on the bottom, take care of the rest of the stuff down here, which they will. Getting pretty low there, but they will do their job. Only, 1 or 2 point defenses left. Bowlers will take care of the archer tower up north. Cannon will go down to the hogs. They will help with cleanup, and this base is completely erect. He's still got his queen ability, so there we go. Just using that in the interest of time, but he's got this base pretty much taken care of. Really cool attack there by Rjay. All right, guys, that is it for me this week. Stay tuned for more CWL action. Should definitely be an interesting season this year with the new meta and whatnot. So stay tuned for more recaps. And yeah, thanks for watching and take care.